I know it's rude to eat and talk at the same time, but I just don't have time lately to do both separately. I'm going to school, I'm playing music, and I'm working for Uber. And I started to work for, what's it called? Postmates. Um, I'm going to talk about why, for me, Uber is better than Postmates. I was doing Uber a lot the last month. And it's interesting. I'd say it's good. I feel like when I think about all the work I've done and the money I made, I would say it's about equal to in terms of pay to having um, a mid-level kind of job. It's not like minimum wage, but it's not like super great. But it's kind of fun because you can just put on the app anytime. You can work around your schedule, and most of the people are really nice. I've met like a lot of really cool people driving. But I decided to try Postmates because I was just like, oh, it'll be easier driving food around than people. But what I found was that I actually missed driving people. I liked it. I liked talking to people and meeting people, and also, in general, I think the pay in Uber is much better. It still isn't. Um, it's not. I think it's about right. It could be a little more. I think because you're using your car, but like in the last almost month, I made almost $2,000, which is not bad. I drove a lot though. I put like so far. I put about 3,000 miles in my car in the last like 4 weeks. So that tells you how much I'm driving. But Postmates I just started a few days ago, and honestly, I do not like it very much. It's it takes sometimes a while to get to the. They say, oh, just take the jobs that are close to you, but um, you can do that, but it still takes a while because, like, for instance, I had a lot of the jobs I've had have been places where there's like no parking. One of the places in Westwood yesterday, there was no parking. I had to have a valet parker park a car for me. I gave him like a buck or two, a couple bucks. Um, and then like I made like $5 on that ride. And it like took forever. Like I had to go into this building. It was on the 19th floor. Then the elevator wouldn't let me go up there, and then the lady had to call the guy down, and just like I had to risk my car being valeted. Just for $5, and it took me. It was just ridiculous. And then like I went to Tender Greens in Santa Monica. Again, there was like no parking for like. It took me like 20 minutes to find a parking spot. I finally parked on Ocean, and I had to pay like for the meter. Probably like 75 cents or something because I wanted to have enough in there to make sure if there was a long line or anything I wouldn't get a ticket. And then with that, like I get to this guy's place, and it's like he didn't even order it. At first he was like, oh, I didn't order that, but his wife had ordered it, but she wasn't home. But anyway, it's just sort of like you're driving around trying to find these people, and it's not like they just come out and get. It's like it's almost like they want you to come look for them, and I just think it's in LA with all the traffic, you don't make enough money in Postmates for it to be worth it. In my experience, I think like if you were doing it on a bicycle or something, it might be cool because you can get exercise and you'd be weaving in and out of traffic. But they don't do it in LA because of the liability, or something. I don't know, but I've only done Postmates 2 days, and well, also the other problem is that I have iPhone 4, and I think the app wasn't working too well with my phone, so that could be part of my frustration with it. So it could be partly my fault. Okay, I'm stoic enough to say that, but in terms of weighing both Uber and Postmates, I like Uber way more so far.